My wife was looking for a watch to wear daily. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to find exactly what she wanted, so we picked the components for her perfect watch at AliExpress. Let's build it. First, we have the movement. It's a Seiko caliber NH35, which has the date complication. This one has the white date wheel. It's a mechanical movement and has a hacking seconds hand, which gives you the ability to pull out the crown and stop the second hand so that you can set the time precisely. For the dial, she chose the birch white with date. I absolutely love the texture. She opted for the sterile dial, meaning there's no branding or text. She wanted to go with a white and blue theme, so she chose these baby blue hands. She opted for the stainless steel 36mm watch case with sapphire glass. It does have a cyclops for the date, the band is Jubilee style, and it does have an exhibition case back. Since the case has an exhibition back, I opted for a blue rotor. In case you're interested, I'll put all these parts as well as all the tools used in the description below. And first, I like to put on some finger cots so that the grease and debris on my fingers don't get on any of the surfaces. First, let's prep this absolutely beautiful dial. As you can see that there's additional pins that aren't necessary on the back of this dial. And what we have to do is we have to match the holes up with the pins. And then the pins that aren't necessary, we're going to remove them. And when we match the dial up with the movement, we could tell that 2 pins aren't necessary. For instance, this bottom one doesn't match up with a hole in the movement. So I'm just going to get some needle nose pliers and remove the unnecessary pin. Actually, the surface is pretty smooth after I remove the pin. If it is sticking up, what you could do is you could get a little file and file that area down. You know what, that said, this pin is a little bit crooked, so I'm going to get my needle nose and straighten it out. Okay, now I'm going to remove the second unnecessary pin. Just gently. Nice. This one's also left pretty smooth. And now we want to make sure that the dial is flush on the movement and the date is aligned. And what I did was I put the movement into a movement holder, and I'm going to adjust the date until it flips to the next day. Okay, and at this point we know that the hands need to go to the 12 o'clock position. And since these hands are extremely small, I'm going to be using these Yakdo-san LED magnifying glasses to assist. And what I did was I got the appropriate size tip for the hand, installed it onto the pusher. The hour hand is now at the 12 o'clock position, and I'm just going to push it into place now. And similar to before, I installed the smaller tip into the hand presser. I rotated it to the following day. I put the minute hand at the 12 o'clock position. I centered it. And now I'm going to push the minute hand into place. And now let's rotate the hands. Make sure that there's no collisions. Make sure that 6 o'clock looks good. And let's make sure that the date flips at 12 o'clock. Nice. All right, on to the second hand. And this is the second hand. It's incredibly small. And the blue putty is Rodical putty. It's tacky, but doesn't leave a residue. And when it comes to the second hand, for those interested, here's a side view of the pinion. The second hand has a cup that sits on top and over the pinion. The top of the pinion appears to be tapered to ease installation. I colored the pinion yellow in this picture. Okay, let's install the second hand. And now we're going to do the second hand. I did use some Rodical putty to hold the second hand into place. Everything's aligned, and I'm going to push it into place. Nice. I just pushed in the hand, and the second hand is working. And once again, let's confirm that there are no collisions. Hands look good. Next, we're going to push down on this lever, and that releases the stem. And now I'm just going to pop the O-ring into the grease box. And I did remove the strap from the case to make it easier to work on. And now I'm going to use the blue ball to remove the case back. Next, let's remove the crown. All right, now I'm gonna blow out some dust. And now I'm gonna add the movement into the case. All right, and I did need to work this movement into place. Looks really nice. And the movement does come with one stem, but I recommend getting additional spares, you know, just in case. They're really inexpensive. I believe I got 5 for $3. And now we're going to push the stem into place. All right, and now that the stem is inserted, let's determine how much of the stem we need to trim. All right, looks like we need to trim about 8.12. And let's initially cut it a bit longer because it's better to cut it too long than too short. All right, I marked off where I needed to cut, and now I'm gonna cut. And now I'm going to file down the ends so that it's smooth. Should be no surprise. It's gonna take a little bit of adjustment. It took a few cuts and sands, but it now screws down appropriately. I'm now going to use a little dab of Loctite glue to secure the crown to the stem. And make sure you wipe off any excess. Alright, let's do one final check. Make sure that there aren't any clearance issues, no collisions. Everything's functioning as it should. Nice. And the rotor decoration came with 3 little double-sided sticky tapes. I attached the 3, and now I'm going to attach the rotor. And what I did was I just used a pair of tweezers to lay the decoration in place. And the gasket has been placed into the grease box. Just make sure that it's properly coated. And then now I'm going to install the gasket into the case. And don't forget to blow any sort of dust or debris out of the area. Make sure that the case back is clean, and let's reinstall. I just showed my wife the watch, and she's incredibly impressed with how it turned out. All right, let's install the strap. This watch turned out to be exactly what my wife wanted for a daily driver. Putting this piece together wasn't too involved, and all the tools were also purchased from AliExpress, and didn't cost very much at all. The parts for the watch cost me $80, and I paid $30 for all the tools. The additional items that I already had were the Loctite, the digital calipers, and files. I'll put links to all the pieces and the tools I used in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.